background of where the campaign is starting. We've kind of hinted at it several times. And this will be kind of like the last thing I have to go over. Then I'm basically done with what I wanted to do for session 0. And I will like to... Oh, wrong thing. Boom. You should see pre-game story so far. So, the year is 938. For context of those who played the games, it is right after the events of Dragon Age 2. So the rebellion in Kirkwall occurred. There's a lot of rumors regarding what happened during that rebellion. What the truth is or not, I can let you figure out during the game. But what we do know is that the Chantry was destroyed in Kirkwall. The mages and Templars duked it out and got into a big scrap there. Hundreds of people were killed. Buildings were destroyed and burned. People are just leaving the city in droves. But it also sparked something across Thedas, because what's going on right now is... Oh, and now the cat's in front of me. Hello, kitty.
Destruction? Destruction. I hear about destruction.
He heard the destruction. He also... let's see, fix that. It destroyed completely, like, everything I had set up. Damn it.
Oh, no.
The cat.
That's cats for you. Yeah.
Destruction, domination.
So, anyway, the rebellion happened. It shook everything. Several circle towers are already rebelling en masse against the Templar Order. And the Templars are starting to actually purge out mages and fight even harder against them. So much so that the College of Enchanters in the nation of Orlais actually met earlier this year, but narrowly voted to remain within the circles. And they refused to disband anything from the Chantry, even though there's a massive call for that to happen right now. The current Grand Enchantress, by the name of Fiona, has actually been urging towers and mages to rebel, although this is mostly rumor. We don't know for sure. Meanwhile, the Templars are cracking down so bad. Places where mages are not in their circles are not in good positions have become almost draconic prisons. In particular, the Free Marches, Antiva, and the Free Marches in Ferelden and Orlais. Antiva and the Anderfells and most of the circles in the Free Marches that were involved in all this have really been pushing heavy for rebellion. So those are different nations. You don't need to know that specifically. That's the backstory. Where you all fit in this is that everybody is really sure that a war is about to happen, and it's going to be messy. There's talk that the Empress of Orlais is trying to calm things, and even the Divine's getting involved, the leader of the Chantry. But nobody knows how effective they are, so a lot of factions are starting to scramble and gather equipment, allies, items of power, things like that. Many of them are using their own armies to do so, but several are also commissioning a group known as the Lords of Fortune, who is a treasure hunter guild that came out of the nation of Ravain to find items. You all received a letter or a missive, or found a missive regarding the Lords of Fortune, as we've talked about. For both Werlin and Enkus, you guys kind of connected together on that. Werlin, with the underground network, with your contact, she pointed you to the direction of this. And Enkus, you found out about it as you were selling Werlin Delirium. So the two of you decided to track down a specific person by the name of Tobias Cabarazzi, who is a Lord of Fortune looking to hire on new people to help him with a very large assignment. Everybody else is involved in this too. For Marius, for Mark, you, after you left Saharan and went to Ravain, you were, and stewing in your own rage and anger, you're thinking, what's the quickest way I can actually build up an army, build up prestige to take back and get revenge? And the quickest way is to find old relics and artifacts of power. something that the Lords of Fortune you are well aware of do that already. So I'm under the impression that you probably found the missive in Ravane, and you've spent about a month or two going to where Cabarazzi lives in Starkhaven, which is in the Free Marches right now. Yes. Rodin, because you're trying to reclaim your own House of Dren in Ferelden, you've been on the lam for almost 7 years now. You've had some minor success in maybe getting some money for yourself, but nothing everlasting. You found the missive while you were actually traveling across the Free Marches. You spent time in Kirkwall, you spent time in Ostwick, Tantervale, and you've been to Starkhaven before, but while you were in Starkhaven, you found this missive, and you're like, this might be my opportunity to actually finally get some real power for myself and restore my house. So you look for Tobias in the city. And lastly, Masca, you've been wandering for a fairly long time at this point. Your curiosity leads you to many different nations, interacting with many different people. And it is through that curiosity, while you are in Nervara itself, you get wind of something called the Lords of Fortune for the first time, to the point where you try to start tracking down an agent of this to see what they're all about. And eventually, all whispers lead to a prominent member by the name of Tobias. And so
Jessica.
No. I mean, I could say she's an underground agent. Let's put it that way. Tobias is openly recruiting people. So you actually head to Starkhaven to meet him. And the story kind of picks up here, where each of you are all in sort of a sort of, not a rundown tavern, but definitely a lower class tavern in the city of Starkhaven. Starkhaven, for those who don't know, is located in a sort of like a mountain valley, and it's a walled, enclosed city that is quite powerful. It's currently ruled by the Vale family, who rules with a wealthy prince. The current prince actually was somebody from Kirkwall, who only returned just recently, by the name of Sebastian. So, like, there's whispers whether or not he actually will be able to rule the city or not, but that's immaterial for everybody right now. For your purposes, you find Tobias in the place that he's recruiting everyone, a place known as the Mountaintop, a small tavern inn that is near the relative outskirts of the city, right next to one side of the wall where you could see large mountain ranges coming up from like the edges of the stone ramparts. And inside the tavern, you basically search for this man who is pretty easy to spot. He looks like this. You see a man in his like late 30s, early 40s, kind of in a very like flashy outfit, wearing like a purple hat and purple leather outfit. You notice he also has a mandolin, and he carries a bow slung on his back. And he's actually in the corner playing the mandolin. What do you all do? We can do like a quick preamble here and get things started.
Okay. Well, Ankus, my friend told me that the most flamboyant person would probably be Tobias, and it strikes me that this man in the corner is incredibly flamboyant.
I say we have our man.
Well, I guess you could do the talking, perhaps?
Rodin.
I'd prefer it if somebody else would. I'm not good for speech.
I suppose I will. And of course, this feral-looking elf is gonna walk up to Tobias.
I'm assuming you're at least somewhat cleaned up.
Oh, I'm slightly cleaned up, but I think my description is going to be perpetually dirty and feral.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't you describe this as literally the day after your escape or something like that?
Yeah, like within very recent times. I've been traveling ever since.
Well, I mean, to be fair, as soon as you got out of the sewer and you raised both your arms to the sky, and the thunder struck and the rain started raining,
Yes.
you got cleaned
Yes.
up, didn't you?
just go full Andy Dufresne for a second. Just
I mean, what did
It
you
hasn't
do?
rained recently, so I haven't gotten the dirt off.
What
me
did you
yet.
do with the money that Andy left you under the rock next to the tree?
And this was about the time Raquel Welch revealed all the secrets to the warden. Anyway.
So I will approach and I'll just stand there and like clear my throat for a minute.
The man continues to play, and then he looks up and he says, "My friend, it sounds like something is in your throat."
Maybe. Are you Tobias? Tobias Cabarazzi?
I have actually never been called that name before. Sounds interesting.
Oh, I suppose then you aren't the person we're looking for. I'm so terribly sorry. Please give me please give me forgiveness. I've erred and I didn't mean to, and he'll grovel for a bit.
Yeah, Tobias stops playing the mandolin and says, my friend, no need for this. You just did not say my name correctly. I take it you are not from around here."
I'm afraid not. I'm new in town. Yes.
"I can see that. You look a little disheveled."
Well, me and my friend Enkus here have been traveling for a little while, and we hear you were hiring for the Lords of Fortune.
Yes. It seems my missive has made some rounds. Do you mind waiting at that table over there? And he points to a table in the back.
Oh, yes,
which has a bunch of
sir,
seats.
yes, sir, yes.
Yes, order yourself a drink. Just say it's on my tab.
And he'll like look awkwardly a second, kind of just sort of nod to that without dissenting. Maybe he'll actually do it. But he will go to the table.
As soon as he says that he can order, Enkus just shouts to the bar, "I'll take 3 of everything! Bring it to the table!" And just go and sit with them.
And the dwarven stereotype of being an ale drunk is complete.
Yes.
Hey. Enjoy the little
There's certain ales out there that brewed a certain way can actually be a replacement for a full course meal.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be a part of your pure it shouldn't like replace a diet anytime soon. But
They're called
What are
bread
you
beers.
talking about? You just take your bread, you mash it up into the alcohol, and you drink that too.
I don't know the exact food science behind it, but there is like an ale that it's specifically brewed that if you drink it, it's effectively a replacement for a meal. You can in fact literally drink breakfast with this ale.
Yeah. That is awesome and terrifying all at the same time.
Who approaches Tobias next?
Marius will slam open the door.
Marius, you just recently arrived to Starkhaven. The missive said to go to a place called the Mountain Top. You find it. It looks a little, I don't want to say like dingy, but definitely like of lower class than what you're normally used to back in the Imperium.
It's an adventuring guild, so what would he expect?
You go inside and you see a couple people like at the bar. You see barmaids doing their thing. You notice a very flamboyant man with a mandolin. He's actually right now just strumming the mandolin and fixing the wires on it. And you also see an elf and a dwarf at a far table to the right. The dwarf has 3 giant mugs of ale in front of him, and another like 6 or so that are like down onto the table as if they were drunk already, while the elf is nursing this small glass of liquid you can't really tell what it is.
Marius will hold up the missive and just yell out, "Tobias, which one's Tobias?"
The man in the hat looks up to you and he says, my friend, welcome here."
He'll walk over carefully, just looking at the floor and make sure he doesn't step on anything.
There's like no shit on the floor or anything like that. That's what you're worried about.
I mean, is it sticky though? It's a sticky floor, probably.
It could use like a little sawdust, maybe. Tobias looks at you and says, "Ah, young man, welcome, welcome. Yes, I see you brought a missive."
Yes. I'm here to join.
Ah, well, if you're interested, you see where the two gentlemen are over there, the dwarf and the elf. Just sit there at that table for a little bit while we wait for others to arrive.
So, fine. But
Yeah.
there's no need for an interview, but fine.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
No need for an interview, but fine. I'll go sit down.
Do not worry. I will get to the business in a moment. And he continues to fiddle with his guitar or his mandolin.
If you sit down,
wipe your beard. Someone's coming. It'd be polite.
yes. He just takes his like shirt, pulls it up, wipes it, then puts it back down. And goes, okay, I got it. It's wiped.
That's better, I suppose.
Yes.
It was either going to be that, or I was imagining you were just going to like grab the beard and then like squeeze and.
Oh,
No, I'll remember that for next time. That's great.
Oh my god!
It all goes like back into the mug and you drink it again.
Yes. If you sit down,
Yeah,
Angus
sitting.
will pass over some beer to you. Just a random mug. He'll just push it over your way.
Yeah, and
He'll
though
look at the mug
though
and-
Whirlin has ordered nothing, he's also taken a beer from your stash.
Oh yeah, please.
Yeah, he'll look at the beer and just push it to the side, and then look over to Whirlin and say, "You look familiar." Yeah.
I'm not from around here. I wouldn't be familiar to anyone here. No, not at all. No.
Is he trying to hide his Twinter accent?
I would assume
He will.
yes.
He will like. Actually, I think Enkar would probably notice that he becomes like slightly more gruff trying to say it. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, not from around here. Yeah.
Of course, Enka, he's just gonna call you out. He's just gonna be like, "What are you doing? Why are you doing that? You were talking fine. Now you're not talking fine."
It's my throat. I'll be fine after I drink. And he's just gonna take his mug and he's just going to start chugging it.
Oh god!
See? That's how you do it. He's gonna take the beer that you pushed away and he's just gonna slam it back. Just there we go. This is how you make friends. All right. Yes.
So Whirlin isn't fast chugging. In fact, he's taking his time
All right.
and will ensure an awkward silence for at least 3 minutes.
Okay, so for everybody who's chugging, might as well get like a little test in.
All right.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Let's see what.
How unwatered down are these drinks?
They're actually not watered down that much. Like Starkhaven's
Oh, no.
a pretty rich place.
Okay.
What would be useful here? You know what? I'm gonna say Constitution stamina to try and
Right.
stay awake. So if you chug in, roll your Constitution. If you have a stamina focus, you get a +2.
All right.
9. Woo.
Actually, if I recall, there's actually a stamina drinking focus. If I recall, Constitution drinking.
Is there?
I believe so. Yes.
I know
Yeah.
that carousing is
Oh,
a talent, and that usually has all the drinking stuff in it.
Oh, yes, you're right.
Yeah. It's
You know
Constitution drinking. There's a drinking focus. Yeah.
Look at that. I didn't know about that one because I've never used it before.
You're welcome.
I'll stick with the stamina roll for now, but next time we'll do a drinking one.
Okay.
So what do we get?
I do have a +2 to that as well. So 14, 15, 16.
And I got 9.
The beer doesn't even affect you that much, Enkus. It's like, yeah, this ain't good shit. Whereas
This is a 99% proof. Ugh.
My
Where-
vision is blurry. This is weak.
Whirlin, however, it's like this is the first time you've ever drank alcohol like this before, and it's like, oh god, my stomach's about to throw out of my mouth.
Oh gosh. Wait. This. This is stronger than I've ever felt before. Oh
And
gosh,
Kiss
this
is
is what it
just gonna
feels
look
like
at
to
you.
actually be drunk. Oh, this is
Don't do it.
terrible. Why did I do
Don't
this?
throw up.
And
Don't you
he's trying
throw
to keep a straight face the entire time, and you can just tell like the grimace of like pain and discomfort. Nah.
up. Ankus is just looking at you. Don't do it. Don't throw up. Don't you dare. Not here. Don't you dare. Don't do
Whirlin
it.
just like shakes his head a little bit.
What is
Doesn't say
Marius's
anything.
What is Marius's reaction to all this?
He's just patiently waiting. He's not paying much attention.
Marius is like, I don't give a fuck. I just want this to be over with.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining him just like deadpan here, like I'm not.
Yes.
You'll see deadpan staring at Whirlin, but not barely caring at all.
Hmm.
Who's next to meet Tobias?
If I may.
Okay, Tyler, you eventually enter the mountaintop as always. Same scene, except now you see in the far corner an elf. Looks like a bad joke. An elf, a dwarf, and a human drinking copious amounts of alcohol together. And
Before.
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. Before he goes to sit down and speak to the very clearly flamboyantly boisterous, colorfully dressed Tobias, Rodan heads to the bar, like to the main bar for a second, and just quickly orders he just comes up and just goes, "1 pint, and can you have an order of whatever you have that's immediately available to eat sent to that table, please?"
Which table?
I point over to Tobias's table.
Ah, okay. So she nods and he says, "Very well." And after about a minute or two, you see a pint and what looks like a bowl filled with some sort of like soup or something like that, actually sent to the table.
Mhm.
And Tobias now has a bowl of soup and a pint of beer next to him. He thanks the barkeep, gives her a couple of silver, who gave
When
it
he-
to her. And go ahead.
As he sees the bowl, he also says, like, also the largest shank of grilled goat you have.
We actually do have some fresh goat. It's from the mountains itself. We can do that. That'll be at least 3 silvers.
He very quickly takes out his iron pouch and slides over 3 silver while making his way to Tobias's table.
Yes. And Tobias, after noticing the food and everything like that, he actually doesn't really do any of the drinking. He actually doesn't touch the beer, but he does take the soup and starts eating it as you come over.
Darn it. I was ordering that for myself, but
You didn't say. You just kind of.
he just very pensively sees Tobias eating what he thinks is his soup, and he just starts drinking the ale.
As you sit down, you say, "Oh, hello, my friend. Hello, welcome. I take it you are the one that gave me this quick meal."
I was the one who ordered the soup, yes.
"That is very generous of you. Please, come sit. Why are you here, if I may ask?"
He pulls out the missive of his hooded cloak and slides it over while drinking.
"Ah, I see. Well, I appreciate your interest. If you see that table over there with the other gentleman, I would ask you to please sit there for some time for now, please."
If you get a goat shank delivered here, it goes to.
"Oh, yes, I don't even eat goat anyway. Too fattening."
He just kind of looks at you. He kind of gives him a sort of look. Too fattening is like, you and your delightful privilege of being able to choose.
And you saunter over to the table where you see the joke continue with the dwarf drinking a ton of beer. How many beers are you now in, Ankus?
We could say 6 at least, maybe 7.
6 or 7, and you see a elf that looks very drunk. And you see another human dressed. I'm assuming, Marius, you're dressed very richly, I assume, or plainclothes.
Black-haired, typical Tevinter person.
Okay, you see somebody that looks like they are very fish out of water in this part of the area. Very elaborate, almost Tevinter style
Probably
clothing.
Semi-official military attire more than anything.
Okay. Rodan just kind of looks around at everybody else in the bar, kind of shrugs. Okay. Sits down and just continues drinking in earnest. And he just mutters to himself, "Oh, this definitely beats rainwater. Rainwater."
If you mutter yourself, Enki will just be like, "What? What'd you say? You say something?"
I've been on the road for a while, many days. I have gotten so sick of the taste of rainwater and hardtack. Really enjoying this.
Dad, beer drinker. He'll pass you over another beer. Enjoy this one on him. And he'll point back to what's the gentleman's name? Tabassi? Tobias, excuse me.
Yeah.
He just takes a second ale and like, cheers.
Cheers.
He nurses this one. He doesn't chug it.
As you drink, eventually a shank of lamb comes to the table, right in front of you.
Immediately he puts it down and just starts tucking into it.
Aye.
And of course, Whirl will just like slowly turn his head over to Ankus and go, "I don't think even I was that hungry."
You eat? I just drink.
I can tell.
Rainwater, hardtack, roasted goat shank. Gimme.
I'm just going to point out, everybody has a dark backstory, but they are loving the comedy.
Yes.
Speaking of which, Mosca, I'm assuming you come in eventually.
Actually, if you allow a little bit of edited narrative, I've been there the whole time.
Oh,
This
Forgot
is
that he was there.
Yes!
this
Sitting
is
at the table the entire time.
this
Yes!
this is
Yes.
what if this was a movie? This would be like when you see the photographs, and I'm like the corner bit of the photo you just don't recognize, or all these other things you just don't remember. I've been there. I'm the one who gave you the drinks. I was in the drinking too. I was drinking with you all. I'm the one who passed over the lamb shank.
we do like a bunch of like flashbacks, and we just widen reveal you've been.
Yeah, because you guys have been talking to me this whole time. You just keep forgetting me every time I go away because I don't know you enough to allow you into the memory yet. So it's like you guys order drinks. I'm up there at the bar getting drinks when when he comes up to order his food to be ordered to a table. I'm standing there next to him. I grab a bunch of drinks and pass it over to you. You wipe your face with your shirt. And I'm like, yeah, holding up a mug. All these little
I imagine
moments
like
in time.
every 30 seconds, like Whirlin like turns over to you, goes and then turns away.
Yeah.
And then turns back again.
All these little moments in time I've been sharing with you guys the entire time. I was probably the first one here. Tobias himself doesn't even remember me, but I've got the paper.
That was actually my next question. Does Tobias know you're sitting there?
No, but Tobias said to go to the table, and I've got the paper.
I guess that would be the time.
So long as I've got the paper, I think I'm cool. So I think
that would be the time for everyone to do their willpower check to see if they do. What is the difficulty of doing that?
It's just against my stealth. But again, you've got to know that you've got to do this to remember me, to make it worthwhile.
Okay.
So, I mean, if you want to push that, sure, I'll make the roll versus you, but...
Yeah, well, I mean, like, let's just do it experimentally so we see how it works later.
Yeah.
At least we can test it out. All right, everybody at the table.
So
then,
go
I
ahead,
guess?
you roll first so we can see what we're opposing.
Yeah, so you roll dexterity with a stealth focus, which
Alright,
is
so go
probably...
ahead and beat the 18.
Mhm.
Oh, dang.
And
everybody will roll a willpower, and if you have the focus of...
Was it
self-discipline.
Oh yeah, so I should have clicked that. So I'm at 13. I still fail.
So close.
12 for me.
13 total, and that's with all of my bonuses.
Like I said, I've been here the whole time.
Yep, that's awesome.
Yes.
This is going to be...
It's gonna be
I
great.
have the focus. I have good stats. My roll just wasn't that
Yes.
Eventually, 2 hours pass. Then it comes to 3 hours. Then after like 4 hours of all of you sitting at that table, there's nobody else in the bar except the barkeep, Tobias, and all of you.
Marius has still been staring at Merlin this whole 4 hours.
Yeah, and I'm
That's
just constantly
the mood.
avoiding your gaze and like turning my head, ah! And then avoiding your gaze again.
After this, Ankus would finally speak up and just be like, do you two need a room? Or do you like the way...
We
go
might
ahead,
have
I'm-
to get one, and because the place is closing. Everyone's
No.
left.
I was talking about how he was staring at you, like almost with...
I'm
don't know.
also trying to forget that.
No, sorry, what are you talking about? I've just been
Oh,
thinking.
he just so down for a few hours.
Oh, never mind then. Do you do that often? Just zone out.
Lately, yes. Lately, yeah. It's been. Yep.
You're not gonna do that if we get into a fight, are you? You know, because an
I
axe
don't
is
even know
not.
who you are. Why? I don't understand what's going on.
That's okay. Neither does the GM anymore.
He may have had a few drinks, Ankus.
I am Enkus. This here is my companion, who I supply with. Do you stop him before he says
Jeff.
anything?
I'm
Jeff?
Jeff.
Oh, did
And you hear him just like doing the fake accent.
and Kip's just
And then
gonna
you-
look at you like, this is Jeff. I met him when he brought me here because I gave him Lyria, and he brings me here. Oh, yes.
I'm
Would
a
you like
collector.
He'll just reach into his pocket and just pull out a few vials and lay them on the table. My father sold them. Well, sold them. Well, he might not anymore. That's a different story.
Can I take some and you?
Sure. They'll just pass it. Like, I guess for, like, we're being honest, for story purposes, it's not real. Like, you can't use it to use it. It's
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
yeah, he'll just
We're
pass you a
doing
few.
beats. And of course, Whirlin will like lean in on you and go, "It's like, Ankus, you're a terrible businessman."
I would like to point out, if there were people in the bar right now, they basically are watching you like pass cocaine around. I just want to point that out.
Yeah,
Well, I thought you said there was nobody else in the bar. The bar was closing. There was just the bartender. And
that's
that's
why he
why I
said
was-
it.
Yeah.
After
yeah. I was making sure there was nobody in the bar.
while you are talking with each other, Tobias never comes over to your table, but one of the barmaids actually brings a note to you, a small like scrolled up note, and she says compliments of the gentleman over there, and she points to Tobias, who waves. And when you open the note and you could read it, it's written in like the trade tongue, so it's pretty straightforward.
Okay.
And it says, congratulations. I'm doing it in the Tobias voice, but congratulations. You passed the first test by waiting this long. Your next test before I bring you on for my jobs is you must procure the following item. And you see this sketched ring with what looks like little metal bands attached to it. And in the center is a lovely jewel. Looks like a large circular jewel, which almost looks like a dragon eye. And under the missive, he says, how do you acquire the ring is up to you. When you do, you can find me here. And and under there is a bunch of information. What it looks like, where its location is, where its origin is. Actually, the location is wrong on there. Sorry about that.
There we go. Start keeping.
Yeah. And who currently owns it. According to the missive, it is known as the Dragon Eye Ring. It is a ring supposedly made out of the blood of a dragon, which was shaped into like this eye on the jewel that was then hardened over time and encased in thick glass. The ring supposedly gives the wearer confidence and fury that only dragons could hold. Currently, it is under the possession of a Orlesian noble by the name of Gaston de Combe. And he and his wife, a woman by the name of Elizabeth, have a summer retreat in the city of Starkhaven itself. And that is your objective, or at least the first objective, is to get this ring. So the five of you look at this. At least the four of you look at it. The fifth person, who is Mosca, you don't know if you guys recognize him or not, but I assume you see this as well.
Oh yeah, like over shoulder.
Mm-hmm. Like, ooh.
Yeah, just imagine I've still got the happy face mask on.
Yes.
Yeah, you've been having a good time.
So they want us to pick up this ring.
That's pretty easy. I mean,
From
I
a
got
no
some pull.
less.
I mean, I'm a Magus' son. I got some pull.
Oh,
But-
well, you think he'll just give it over?
I don't think
I
so.
mean, I'll get some pull.
give it over?
So I can feel it.
I really don't. I really don't think so. Dragon blood is very precious. But
I'm not expecting them to give it over to him. I'm just saying I can get us in the door, and then someone else can nab it.
Oh, are we just thieves then?
we need to know
I mean-
I
more.
mean,
We need to-
What does anybody know about the Lords of Fortune?
I followed him here.
I only know what I was told, and I told there would be work.
The roll a cunning, and if you have historical lore as your focus, you get a +2.
Oh wow, seems that comes to play, huh?
I actually do have a focus in lore thanks to my background, but I just have to. Actually, yeah. Let me specify. Yeah, it has to be a specific kind of lore. My mistake.
Yes. Historical lore in this case.
Yeah.
Let's see. Werlin, you don't know anything because you never heard of them before.
Dang.
Of course.
Marius, you know a little. You know the Lords of Fortune were based out of Ravane, and they have agents all over the place. You've interacted with a few of them previously while you were in Minrathous. But they mostly work with your father. You're not exactly sure what they were tasked to do for him, though.
Yeah.
However, Mosca and Rodin, both of you actually know a lot about the Lords of Fortune, or at least based off of your travels. You know that they operate out of Ravane, and everything else I mentioned. They are notorious for being treasure hunters. They usually go into crypts and steal lost relics. They are sometimes tasked with monster hunting, but that's a rarity because their skill set is mostly through subterfuge or dungeon delving. And they often are employed by either people of high society or anybody who has the coin for it to also steal or repossess artifacts from the possessions of other people. So stealing this ring, for example, from another lord, especially from Orlais, is not uncommon for the Lords of Fortune to be tasked to do.
It might be because we are trying to retrieve the ring because it was illegitimately taken from a different noble, and we're basically the middleman of trying to get it back, so to speak.
Possibility? You don't know.
Possibility.
I don't think their guards will see it that way.
Pointedly, do we know anything about Gaston himself?
That would require a different lore roll. Hold on.
Oh, if only these stunt points would count for something on a lore roll.
Yeah.
You do have stunt points. Okay, what stunts would you like to use in this case?
Oh, damn, man. Do we have a handout for stunt points? Because I don't remember them off the top of my head.
It should be in the reference sheet.
Reference sheet stunts.
Oh, I completely Forgot about stunts.
Let's see. Oh crap! It's so small.
There's a lot of attack stunts.
They don't have those. Oh, they don't have those sheet. They don't have the in there. Only the standard stunts and
I've got
attack
the book
stunts.
open.
I'll get the book open too. I actually closed it because I have to leave to do a meeting in a few minutes.
Same.
All right. Oh, you've got a meeting too, huh?
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
we're both
It's a
working.
meeting day. You're meeting each other. Is that it? You're going behind our backs.
Kinda. We're both going to a Tech Raptor meeting.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Damn.
You are going behind our backs.
To be fair, it was scheduled after I scheduled this game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's why I was doing the session 0. I thought we'd be done in time. So
Don't worry. It's okay. It's okay. Once the cyborg raptors start killing everybody, we'll make sure they spare you. You're good.
Okay, chapter 6. Role-playing stunt? Exploration stunt.
it would be a role-playing stunt.
I have 4 stunt points. I don't flirt with the information. I don't... These don't apply. Well, maybe and another thing. Literally and another thing is...
Oh, it's gonna be our favorite.
But these are all
Yeah.
conversation things. They're not information things.
Well, I will accept it though. And another thing in terms of the conversational here, because you're
Well, maybe
all
the
talking about it.
exploration stunt actually makes more sense because they have like the object of your attention. You receive a +1 bonus to further a test to examine or perceive additional aspects of the object of your test.
All right. I'll also accept that. How many stunt points is that?
Oh, that one is 3.
Okay.
I think it's the only thing that really applies on this. Yeah, not unless I make another history test at half the time.
Well, we don't have to worry about that.
I wonder.
There's no time restrictions.
Yeah,
so.
no, that's why I'm joking that I just think faster.
So, you do know you've heard the name Gaston Ascombe before. When you were in Orlais. He is what they call a comte, who is of a
He's a real compt.
kinda actually.
That fucking guy.
He is a comte, and his wife Elizabeth are minor nobles, but they're wealthy enough where they have a summer house in the Free Marches in Starkhaven here. You also know that his connections in Orlais are not the best. He kind of is he's kind of a terrible ruler as far as people know. He's kind of a fat, oafish kind of guy who no one really respects other than maybe a couple of like people who fear him.
So what you're trying to tell me is there are those slicker than him and quicker than him.
Oh, yes.
Well, pointedly, the information I was looking to see if I know is he known for wearing this ring? Like,
Oh, yes.
even
Yeah,
in recent history.
Oh, yes. He actually wears a lot of trinkets to make himself look more wealthy and powerful than he really is. Not only just this ring, but other like jewelry and gold. He looks like almost like he's like Mr. T almost in that regard.
Right.
Really?
Well, because my worry was either that he had this thing and he was treating it like a treasure, like he had like a room or something that he keeps all his treasures in, or is he like actively look at it, kiss my ring, that sort of shit. So if he's
it's closer to the latter.
all right, is there any pen and paper? Not pen and paper. Is there any ink and parchment?
You have the piece of
quill and
yeah.
parchment.
You have the parchment on the table right now, but none of you have a quill.
Oh, that's what I'm asking. Like what is this? A tavern? I'm asking if like the tavern has to be like visible somewhere, anywhere.
You go up to the tavern keep lady, and she says, "Oh yeah." And she gives you a quick quill. Like, what do you need to write down?
Say, don't have to rip one out of Tobias's hat.
I mean, if you want a peacock feather version, sure.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna write down all the information that I know, that I've gathered from my own thoughts and knowledge of my travels and everything like that. I'm just gonna write it down, and I'm gonna leave it at the table where everybody else is.
Okay.
Because you're gonna forget me, but the paper of information's still gonna remain.
And if you want, by the way, you all should have edit access of that the Dragon Eye ring now, so you could add any notes you see fit there.
Because if I just tell you the information and then you forget me, you're gonna forget the information too. But I write it down, and this is just some mysterious information's on the table.
It's like some memento shit right there.
Yeah.
So this way I'm
Okay.
sharing information with the party without ruining my tact.
No. Trying to think how we'd RP. So, are we going to talk about the piece of paper that just showed up here on the table?
That
Nope.
was there the whole time.
Was it?
Probably.
Clearly,
I
clearly,
think so.
clearly, our contact left behind this information. So we please keep up.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I've had a bit too much. At this point, I consider that like all the beer is just gone and empty, and he's just a little wavery, and he's a bit too much. If I'll take that note, he's gonna lean over and take the note that what is your character's name again?
Oscar.
Bosca. What'd you say? Bosca?
Mosca.
Mosca. Okay, cool. He's gonna take the note that Mosca put down, and he's gonna put it, read it for a second, kind of like, what the hell, and just put it in his pocket, like, right, I'll hold on to that. Might be important.
And
we have
with
an exciting incident. We have a quest.
and with
Yes.
that, we'll get into the quest proper next week, if that's okay, gentlemen.
Sounds
Cool.
great.
Yeah, this is awesome first session. Well, I guess it's not session 0. Good.
Oh no, I love session zeros because you get a lot of fun out of it. So you have your first quest or first assignment here for Tobias. We'll pick it up next week for sure. Real quick before we go, normally there's like a lot of plugins and like other things that we can do. So real quick for me, for example, like I said before at the start of the session, my name's Rob Grasso. I do a lot of writing for a website called techraptor.net, so please check it out if you like video game and tabletop news, reviews, previews, and so on. And also, I'm now been doing a lot of tabletop stuff here on this channel, but I will let both Griffin and Theta promote that. And then,
Okay.
so I'm just going to go from the order. We'll just go the opposite way, starting with Mark. If you want to promote anything or just like say
I
goodbye.
got nothing.
All right. You got nothing. All right. Thank you so much, though. Griffin.
Hey, I'm Griffin. This is Theta. We run the stream here. Know your role. We do games all Sunday and all Wednesday. Coming up next, we have an empty period, but after that, we have Dungeons and Dragons at Theta. What's the time again? 4
6
p.m.
o'clock EST.
6 o'clock EST, 5 p.m. Central.
There you go. Duke.
I've got this. That's about it.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm happy with it. It's good.
All
Yeah.
right. And Tyler.
Much like you, Robert, I do a lot of writing. Raptor.net, pretty much your go-to, one of your big go-tos for video game reviews, interviews, previews, other views, I guess. And I have been dipping more into tabletop and game stuff. In fact, I believe coming up soon should be my review of Street Fighter: The Miniatures game. And I am keeping an eye on a few other things down the line, including prominent board games like Power Rangers Heroes of the Grid and an indie game that I'm quite fond of called Slaughterville 2. So stay tuned.
And finally, Theta.
Griff. Or did my...
Or just if you had anything to add.
No, Griff is my mouthpiece. He is my husbando, apparently.
Okay. All right. Well, if that's the case, then thank you all, everybody, for joining us this morning. I hope you're having fun. Normally the debriefing would be a lot longer as well. I'd ask you what you liked, what I can do to improve, etc. But I think we're off to a good start already. I love the backgrounds. We'll see how it all plays out, and I have a lot of tinkering to do. So I will see you next week at 10 in the morning. Everybody out there watching, have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye,
See
guys.
you later.